Hi again, everyone. This is reading for Thursday, October 15th. You are going to need pages 45, 46, and 47 from your Turn practice book or from your packet. You're also going to need the literature anthology book, reading book with the squirrel, page 86. The one that says literature anthology book, which is the bigger squirrel book. Okay, page 86. So if you want to get those out, you can pause me while you get those out, and then we'll be ready to go. Okay, so we are going to start with this workbook page, page 45. Kids can move. You're going to tear it out, and you're going to fold it right down this line so that the front page says Kids Can Move. Go ahead and pause me while you get that done. Okay, now you're going to point and I'm going to read. Kids can move. There's that cow. Move. He can hop. Open it up. She can run fast. The dog and her are running fast. They can jump off the swings. And then the back page, we are kids. We can move. We can have fun. Okay, so the next page I want you to get out is this workbook page, page 47. Kids can move. Answer the questions. We're going to answer these questions over the book we just read. Okay? Who can hop? Circle the picture. Which, in the book, which child was hopping? Right? The boy. Oh, where's my pen? So we're going to circle the boy. Who runs fast? Yep, the girl and her dog. Okay, so we're going to circle that. Then, oops, I'll have to go over here and move it up. Get my hand. How can kids move? Write 2 ways. Kids can. Oh, let's write a complete sentence. That would be better, Miss Davies. Come on. Okay, we know that a complete sentence starts with a capital. How can kids move? Kids can hop and run. Period. And we know that kids can do a lot more than this, but they're asking us questions about the story we read. Okay? So, how can kids move? Write 2 ways. Kids can hop and run. Write 2 other things that kids can do. How about one of our words to know? Jump. And jump and, oh, that's not looking good. Jump. And how about skip? That way we used a beginning blend, SK. Jump and skip. Okay, finish that up for me. And then what you're going to do is get out your reading anthology book. So the reading book, and you're going to turn to page 86. It's Move It, page 86. Move It, page 86. Okay, look at your book while I'm looking up here. How does your body move? Well, we can move in all different kinds of ways, right? Read about the fun ways that kids can move. And this story is called Move It. How can kids move? We can move in lots of ways. We use our bodies to help us. So under your skin, you have muscles and bones. And the muscles help you move your bones. Okay? So we use our bodies to help us move. I can run. I have strong legs. They help me go fast. So her legs are helping her run. Now, do you see this word here, legs? And it's a word and it's pointing to her legs. That word is called a label. Sometimes, especially in science, you'll see things with labels. It just shows you what the parts are. So this tells us that these are called legs. Okay? I can run. I have strong legs. They help me go fast. I can jump. There's one of our word wall words or our important words. I can jump. I pick up my feet. I will land on the grass. There are all kinds of beginning blends, aren't there? GR is one. Here's another label. It's a word pointing to the part of the picture. So it's called a label. These are your feet, right? Okay? So what is she doing? And what does that have to do with her feet? Because when you jump, you land on your feet. Remember, we're going to ask ourselves questions as we read this story. Okay? All right, next page. What's the boy doing? It looks like he's playing catch with himself. I can catch. I use 2 hands. Why is that 2 highlighted? Yep, because it's a ring of word. It's an important word, high frequency word this week. I use 2 hands, which means 2. I can grab the ball. And there's another label. He's using his hands to grab the ball. So there are 2 important details on this page. One is he uses his hands, and the second one is he can grab the ball. So there are 2 important details on that page. Okay, here are some more labels. Feet, arms. I can swim. I pull with my arms and I kick with my feet. So the details on this page tell how she swims. She pulls with her arms, or he pulls with his arms and he kicks with his feet. Those are important details. This girl, I can spin this hoop. I move my hips fast. This helps it stay up. And that's a label for her hips because you use your hips to do the hula, right? Okay. I see spin has a consonant blend, SP. Important details. In order to spin, she has to use her hips, and that helps the hula hoop stay up if she goes fast. I can do fun tricks. There are lots of ways to move. What can you do? Okay, use details from the selection to summarize the text. Okay, let's go back. Remember, we need to say what happens first, right? So first, kids can move in all different ways. This girl can run fast. She has strong legs. Then, this boy can jump high. He uses his feet. This boy can catch a ball. And the important details, he uses 2 hands to grab the ball. Then, this boy can swim. Pulls with his arms, kicks with his feet, and next, this girl does the hula hoop with her hips. And last, this boy can do fun tricks. There are lots of ways to move. What can you do? Okay, we told what happened in the story from the beginning to the end. We went in a sequence. We told what happened first, second, then, and last. What else do your arms help you do? They help us swim. Arms can help us jump. They help us jump farther. They help us write. They help us draw. If you do acrobats, they help you do cartwheels and back bends and things like that. Okay? It's very important to look at the pictures also when you're reading. And don't forget to ask yourself questions about the story. So let's kind of recap. When you're telling what happens in a story, you tell what happens first, next, then, and last. You have to tell it in order. You have to add the important details, the key details in a story. And ask yourself questions as you read. Maybe even use those sticky notes for your questions or for your if you want to predict what's happening in the story next. If there's a word you don't know, you can write it on that sticky note and look it up. Okay? All right, and that is it for today's reading lesson. Go ahead, though, before we stop, and I want you to read this story again to your parents if they're there, or try to read that story to yourself. Okay, please reread it for me. Okay, bye. I'll see you tomorrow.